Hey everyone and welcome. So Roelly Winklaar competing at Chicago Pro has changed the equation altogether because I don't think Roelly will be stepping on stage less than 100%, and even if he is not at his best, it's gonna be enough to take the victory and the Olympia qualification as well. Now that puts Hunter Labrada, Iain and Shaabn in a tough spot because all these amazing athletes will be competing at Tampa Pro as well, hoping to get the Olympia qualification, but only one of them will get through. And don't forget about Charles Griffen, whose body looks fully charged after 2 years break from competing, and he is looking for nothing less than first place finish at Tampa Pro. I think sitting out of the Chicago is a good move so that he can peak 100% for Tampa. Just look at Chicago Pro lineup. I can already feel that some of these young competitors are regretting not competing at Portugal Pro because it looks like both Tampa and Texas will be absolutely stacked. A fierce rivalry is being made between Hunter and Iain, and currently the scores are level at 1, as Hunter beat Iain at Tampa last year, but Iain came out on top at the Olympia 2020. Both of them have stayed at their A game in order to make necessary improvements. There's also Hassan Mustafa, which is a wild card, who might be able to qualify on points because he is on top of the list. He had a long competitive season, so chances of him nailing his conditioning at this point are questionable. Shaabn, on the other hand, looks improved, and don't be surprised if Shaabn fights with Hunter Labrada and Roelly Winklaar for the title. A recent training footage came out from the reigning and defending champ William Bonac 10 weeks out of the Arnold Classic. Now all of us wants to see Bonac bringing the package similar to what he brought back in 2019 Arnold. Although Brandon Curry came out on top, but even the champ admitted that it was so close that it could have gone either way. William is currently 39 years old and his team believes that he can stay on top of his game for another 5 years or so. William's consistency with conditioning makes him the favorite to win his third Arnold Classic title. Now let's talk about some other competitors. Nick Walker got nothing to hide, and here is him posing at 10 weeks out. Whether you like Nick's attitude or not, you must admit that him competing at the Arnold is bringing a lot of hype and excitement, and he is already on everyone's radar.
Realistically, do you guys think this is a joke? Realistically, I want to win 10.
You only have one shot to make your Arnold and Olympia debut a memorable one, and Nick is making every account to make that possible. Now coming to Sergio Oliva Jr.'s update, who keeps getting impressive as weeks go by. Sergio has been dieting for a long time because he was originally supposed to compete at Chicago, so that gave him plenty of time to keep growing into the show. What do you guys think about Sergio's mentality, as he admits that guys like Roelly and William will be hard to beat? Do you call it being realistic, or is that a loser's mentality? Now coming to some classic physique news, I know some of you guys are extremely excited for Petar Molnar's Olympia debut, and thankfully we just got to see him guest posing a little less than 12 weeks out of the Olympia. Looks really impressive, and coming in condition won't be an issue for him. Petar, without a shadow of a doubt, will be one of the best posers in this division. Now there was a time when C-Bomb critics used to say that his arms are too small for the rest of his body. That's not the case anymore. Now the 2 times classic physique champ's arms training footage is scary. And even though Chris hit his career's heaviest weight, he is still very lean considering that he started dieting just a few weeks ago. We all know that if Chris brings his best, it will be lights out. because seems like he is turning his weaknesses into his strengths. Talk about Flex Lewis's latest training footage. The 7x 212 champ has certainly lost some size as he addresses his family issues, and he promised his fans that he will return in 2020 to fight for the Open Olympia title. But the question is the fire still burning inside him to be the best in the world? This will be Flex's third year away from any sort of competitive bodybuilding stage, and young guys are coming in guns blazing. As Flex Lewis fans, we all want to see him compete again without any weight limit and showcase the real potential of his physique. Ending this video with Shaun Clarida's recent statement about the biggest 212 sensation, Keone Pearson, who is 4 days out of competing at Chicago Pro. That Keone has a great shape, and the champ has him cracking top 5 at his Olympia debut. Do you guys agree with this statement? Because many Keone fans believe that he has a lot better shape than Shaun Clarida, and if Keone comes in as peeled as Shaun, which is definitely not going to be easy because the reigning champ gets super hot and grainy, he has a shot at the title this year. Shaun aims to be 5 to 6 pounds heavier on stage this year, which is a lot on 5'2" frame. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thank you.